All right. Hi, I'm your host, Toni, and this is
Kimona, the co-host.
I want you all to like, subscribe, and share. The links are below, and this is available on YouTube and all podcast platforms. So come on, make sure y'all like it, subscribe, and share it. Thanks. Hello. Thank y'all for watching Bougie, Bayou, which is podcast. I'm Toni, the host, and this is
Kimona, the co-host.
and this is
I'm Stephanie, the guest.
Yes. So today we're going to be talking about red flags. And I know y'all are used to red flags. Everybody experiences them and everybody has their red flags. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to let Kimona start. This is my co-host.
So one of my red flags in a relationship or even dating a guy is lack of communication. Lack of communication is like a huge turnoff for me. Like, I'm really big on communication. Like, if I reach out to you, I know some people are not always by their phone, so they can't text back. But if you want to text back 2-3 days later, like, sir, don't even, why bother?
Right.
2-3 days later,
Like, why
baby, you done got fired. So I don't rehire somebody.
Right.
Just that quick.
Exactly.
And I do believe you, Toni, because poor baby didn't even make it past 2 days.
That cut game be quick for me.
Okay.
But
Mine's didn't picked up over the years. In the beginning, like I just gave people too much benefit of the doubt.
yeah.
Like, oh, okay, well, maybe his mom got sick, or maybe his sister got a twax. I don't know. I used to
Maybe
just
his
come up
child
with
got
stuff.
sick or something like that. But
I would come up with stuff, but now, communication.
Okay, so another red flag that I have is when men always call you when they in their vehicle. I didn't understand that. Why you couldn't call me when you was at home? Why you couldn't call me when you got back from handling your business?
Are you
but
talking
you always
like
call me in
always?
the
Oh, okay,
Right,
gotcha.
right.
I met guys that I was trying to get to know,
Yeah.
and they always call me when they in their vehicle because you can hear the background and stuff like
Right,
that. So I'm
that's
just
something
like,
wrong.
where you going? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. But as soon as they get to their location, they off the phone. And as soon as they get to the house, I'm gonna call you back. I'm finna go in here,
But what
take care of
about
some
like
business.
guys? What if the guy that's just he stays on the go, like a guy that travels a lot? Like, how do you determine like this guy?
If he ain't no
is
truck driver, and if he ain't explained to me that he travels,
Right.
you need to call me
Exactly.
sometimes when you at home,
Exactly.
so I know you ain't hiding Miss Charlene back there.
Right, exactly.
Look, I-
But that is a sign when guys are always in their vehicles or they're not at home and they cannot call you at certain hours. They have
now
they're
there's
in a
certain
relationship.
hours.
That's
I
facts.
do
That is
get
fact.
that.
Unless they have to
I
wake
do
up
get that.
early in the morning and they do have to
Right.
go to bed on time, I can understand that.
Okay.
But if I know your schedule and I know you ain't really going to bed at 8-9 o'clock, I know you waiting for missus to get off of work and return home.
Right, exactly.
So fellas, y'all better not call her every time y'all vehicle.
Right.
You better be in the shower or something, run
Exactly.
some water or something.
Let me tell y'all another one I can't stand. When they place their cell phones flat on the table, especially while you're on a date.
Yeah,
Right.
First of all, I ain't
that's-
your woman, you ain't my man. What you
Yeah,
gotta hide
flip
for?
it
If you
over.
got a woman you talking to,
They
just
flip
like I
it
might have
over.
some men I'm talking to, I'm gonna lay my
That
phone right on the
that's
table
right.
like that.
And
And
I
nothing
let-
to hide because we're not together.
I let
Exactly.
that slide. My last relationship, well, not my last one, but a relationship in the past that he stayed with his phone. Even when we first got together, years into us talking, he
Right.
stayed. And I never knew that was a sign. Believe it or not, I never knew that was a sign of possibly cheating.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
you
I
didn't know.
never,
But
I never
know
knew because my sons, they do when we go out to eat or whatever, they have their phones flipped down. So I never really just paid attention or looked at that as a sign, a red flag.
I'm not gonna say
Alright.
everybody could be doing it. It could be some guys they're just used to doing it. But I feel in my heart that a lot of men who ain't up to no good or probably players and whatever else you want to call them, F boys or whatever, they do that.
Right.
I mean, that's
I ain't gonna say everybody. I'm gonna say some of them do.
So-
now another one is if their phone never rings while you're on
Yeah,
a
they
date.
put that phone on
Come
silent.
on now. They do not
I keep
disturb
my
is
phone.
on silent.
I keep my
I'm
phone
not
on silent,
stupid.
guys. I keep my
I don't.
No,
I gotta
I
keep,
don't.
I'm a business
I
lady,
don't.
so,
I
and
do
I
not.
got family
I do
members.
too.
have
I
a
do
child,
too.
and
I
I'm
got
not
two.
saying
Yes.
I
I
have
just-
people that need to get in
I don't
contact
like
with me.
Right.
I don't like hearing their phone ring all the time, but I
But
pay
you got a
attention to
business,
my
you
phone.
wanna-
I do.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay.
like because I use my phone a lot for my business or communicate with family, my
Yeah.
kids. I got a son that stays in the air all the time, but I just don't like hearing my phone ring. So I don't think
Put it on on the low ringer.
ring.
But I don't. But y'all really think that that's a red flag in a relationship?
I do when you go on a date.
I don't.
When you're on a
I
date,
don't really
it's
feel like it's a red flag because some
it's a
people
date
probably
thing.
do it because they might work and stuff, and they might just forget to cut it back on and stuff
Right.
like
That
that.
happens too, but I'm just saying when you're on a date and it's like every
Oh,
time you
okay.
go on a date with a guy and
Okay.
every time you turn around, it's just like the phone does not ring, period. But he picks it up, of course you know it's on vibrate.
Oh,
and he
okay.
may be texting or whatever, and then that's another thing. When I'm on a date with a guy, you could answer your phone or do whatever you want in front of me because I'm not your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You can do
right.
whatever you want. If you're trying to hide something from a girlfriend you may have or a girlfriend that he may have or someone that he's serious with, then yeah, that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha. I mean, I don't think I probably would stop talking to somebody if they, or even stop dating somebody if their phone was on solid. But I mean, I hear other, females and males say that, oh, that's a red flag for me. But I mean, to me personally, it wouldn't be a red flag. But I just use my intuition a lot.
Right.
I go to my spirit team. Hey, is this the one for me?
right.
If
exactly.
not, finding a reason to remove him peacefully.
Right.
But
My red flag is a liar, a guy that lies.
Yes, that was one of
Constantly
mine.
lies
I think
about
that's-
something.
Ooh,
that's
be
at the
lying,
top.
And
lying,
it's just
lying.
like
Not for no reason.
just
no
for no
reason.
reason.
I
That's
think-
what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
you
Some
be
guys
honest,
or
you might have a
females,
chance.
they just lie just to say I lied.
Yeah, not just men, women too.
some people
Women
lie.
lie.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Hey,
of
I
course.
lied on this day.
Right, but they ain't gonna tell you that.
They ain't gonna tell.
They-
Like,
until you catch them. When you catch them, some of them still will lie until the end. They will take it to their grave. That
They
they did not do
lie
that or
well.
that's
they
not
lie
true.
to cover up.
We
a
will
lie.
take it to
Right,
our grave.
right.
I ain't even say them. We will take it to
Yeah,
our
I'm
grave.
just saying.
Because I know I got some things I'm
talking
gonna take
about
to
a
my
man right now.
grave.
I'm talking about a man because
I'm
I'm
talking
not
about a
biased.
man, woman, yeah. But
I'm
yeah.
not biased at all when it comes to like
But
men
you're
and
right.
women.
That-
They all
I
lie.
think that right there
Everybody
is-
lies.
That
Yes,
that was
everybody.
one issue that
Everybody.
I had in past relationships. Just lying, like you just lied. I don't even know no other words to put it.
didn't
Like
lie.
you just lied.
I didn't lie. I just fabricated it. Well, that's still the same thing.
Right.
But you know what the new thing is in 2023? It's not. They don't consider it to be lying. It's not just telling the full truth. Let's talk
What?
about that.
Get out of here.
It's not
girl.
telling the full truth. Like if you
No.
ask a guy or a woman, "Oh, hey, did you go out with Chris last night?" They just go around the
Right.
question. They dance around the question. It's
Right,
not,
exactly.
They're not gonna answer a yes or no. They're gonna be like, "Oh, they'll flip the script or something
Yeah,
like that
partial
on you."
truth.
Partial truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Like that's a big common thing in 2023 now.
Yes, it is.
It's social media. But another thing I noticed that I don't like, that's to me is a red flag, is people always texting, ain't never calling me like, what's wrong? You don't know how to pick up that phone?
That's
Back in
a
the days,
huge
we used to
red
be on that
flag.
corded
It
phone.
is.
And we had that long and stitch of cord to be about 20
Yes.
feet long. We would go through all out the house and talk to our boyfriends.
You remember your parents used to put you on a phone schedule?
Yeah.
And you got 7 to 9. Your brother got from to 9 to 10.
Shoot, I be
I
on the phone with
remember
my
that.
parents sleeping. What you talking about?
A lot of
Talking
people
about
don't
sweet
like
names.
communicating by talking no more.
They
Like people
They
actually date via text.
Yeah.
now.
But
Or
texting
via
is
email
so impersonal
or
to me.
DMing.
Like it is very impersonal. Like you cannot actually tell
Really
a
get to
person's
know a person.
emotions
Yeah.
You
or what they're
can't.
saying because people take things
Take
the wrong
things
way.
out
and
of-
when
Take
you
things out of
text,
context when you
they
text,
do.
right.
They
Right.
definitely
Yes.
do.
That happens.
That's why I
so
gotta hear your
much.
voice.
Yes,
I gotta
ma'am.
feel that energy.
That
Yes, ma'am.
happens so
Yes, ma'am.
much. But no, in the beginning, I used to be like that because I don't know, talking on the phone. I'm not a real big person.
No, we was
I'm
talking
a
on the phone
phone
all the
person.
time. We was young.
I used to.
talk.
Yeah, you're right. We did.
I
But
talk somebody's ear off.
I
know I will.
It's just like I don't like.
But you know what? If
Talk
you
on
don't
the
like
phone
to talk
like
on the
that.
phone, just send a voice clip. Because baby, I'm
Yeah.
notorious for that. I'll send
You
you a
do.
voice
And
clip.
you-
I
and
about
how-
5 minutes
and how
long.
many
I do
times
too.
do I respond to you with a voice clip?
Never.
But never.
She always text
You
back.
text back.
I'm like,
And
damn,
maybe it's short, 'cause-
I thought she was gonna jump aboard and start sending the voice clips back.
No. No. No.
Tag you in.
She always do
What
that.
you say?
Like she will wake like when I get up for work in the morning time and I got a voice clip. Good morning, Mona.
Y'all know spirits be waking me up at 5, 6
And
in the
look
morning.
at here, I go back after my dad's just texting like I
And
don't
you slide
know.
it back. You slide it back like that, Bo.
I'm just like I don't I can get away with doing all the texting, you know, but no, I do want to hear your voice sometimes.
Right.
I do want, you know, that face-to-face interaction, but
Right.
I'm okay. I'm cool
Right.
with texting. Like, you
Right.
can text me all day, sir. I mean,
like
like,
Y'all hear that?
I
Y'all
like
text
either or.
all day.
I like
Not-
either or.
it's cool.
But
I
I
don't
don't
mind
mind
for
texting.
different
Depends on what
folks.
I'm
because if
doing,
I'm
too.
busy,
If I'm busy, then
it's
don't
easy for me
call
to
me.
text.
and I'm
yeah,
like
okay,
half of
okay.
the
If I'm
time,
busy,
that's
yeah,
what
don't
my
call.
schedule.
Yeah.
I'm half of the time I'm doing something.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, my TV.
Busy
I'm
life.
busy. I'm watching
Busy
TV.
life.
I'm still busy.
You,
Like,
exactly.
But I would say another one would be considered bad hygiene. I have been on a couple dates with guys, and they breath wasn't the best. And I'm not, knocking them because sometimes things happen. You could have ate the wrong thing if I got to, brush
what
your
if you're
teeth
a
and stuff.
millionaire and got some funky breath? What
Girl,
you
I
gonna-
don't care if he is a millionaire.
We better go to
leaving
the store and go get some gum. We better
you
get
ain't
a
gonna
breath,
take him
one
to
of
the
them breath
dentist,
tic
like,
tac.
help him out, like, Tony,
No.
Something.
No.
set him a dentist appointment, like.
I don't let men with money. And if they breath smell bad, I'm on.
Food
You
with
ain't
you.
gonna
She
put
said
no
set up
It's
a
a
dentist
turn
appointment.
on.
Lord have mercy.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Because if
one.
you got money,
Because
then you
if I-
shouldn't
yeah, you
be
should
having
know
your
that.
breath. You should know better.
Exactly.
You
You
should
should
have
know
an assistant or somebody helping you out with that.
That's right. That's right.
Because if I go out on a date with you and my hygienes are top notch, from the oils to the perfect smelling,
Yes.
I want you to be the same.
Because you're going to make me
That's
want
right.
to do you wash them balls and stuff. Oh, excuse my language, but yes.
The scrotums. Yes.
But
So when y'all turn
yeah,
to
but
God,
I'm
I
big
mean,
on
like,
that.
have you ever been in a situation where it was time to go there and you actually
Yeah.
smelled the
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
What did you do? What
Yeah.
did you do?
And if a woman having, that's probably because they've been with that person since
So
they
what
was
did you do?
little
Did
kids.
you make them stop?
Yeah.
I said,
I'll play
ooh, you
no games.
love
No, sir.
sweating down
you
here,
need to
sir.
go hit it. Go. Because, I mean, a man don't want to go down on a woman and
Thank
she
you.
smells
She
like
smell like
fish.
fish.
She smell like she had a bowel
yeah.
movement or whatever. You need to be clean. You know you about to do the do.
Right.
You need to be smelling right down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's on both parties behaving.
Yeah, both
That's-
parties,
like you
women,
said,
men.
that's
no.
true, because before any type of intimate moment, I'm gonna touch up
I
with
feel
some
like if
Ocean
y'all know,
oil.
I mean,
so I'm gonna be clean for you.
but I feel like that if it's finna go down, if it's finna go down, you need to be taking a bath or a shower.
And that's
that way you
true.
know you.
I know, and a
fresh.
lot of females, that's what we tend to do.
We
Either
do.
whether
You
it's
know,
a
I'm about to
bath
give
or
me
a
some. Let me go
shower.
take a shower. I'm about to
Yeah,
get
exactly.
And I don't mean no whole bath either. I mean, you better
not
get
whole
up in
bath.
there and you better wash.
Well, they get that
You gotta
little
do what you got
rag
to do.
and they in the sink trying to wash it.
No,
Dog,
that's
everybody
a whole
else.
bag.
I remember
Yeah.
back in our club days when we used to go out. We used to go out, and that's what I used to do before the clubs. I would just like let the water run and stand in the tub and just like splash the water on me.
At least you give it a watch.
I used to just splash the water on me. I remember those days, but I never had that problem. If I don't smell, then I expect for the person I'm dating or who, I don't need you to smell either.
That's right.
That's
right, I
just
agree.
a respect thing to me.
I concur.
Yeah.
That's just a respect thing. If you want me to smell good, Oshun fresh, then I want you to be king fresh.
Did you just say Oshun Fresh?
I did.
Look, I thought I heard that, but then I said maybe I'm hearing things.
Oshun fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to make sure
That's
I got
right.
some type of oil
I
on
just
me.
love to smell good just for me.
Exactly.
That's just me. I love
Exactly.
to smell good. Yeah.
Yes. So what are some more red flags that you have, Steph?
I can say another red flag for me would be a guy who pretends to have more than what he has. You know what I mean? Like if
Wear a
he's-
mask.
Yeah, he's wearing a
Yes,
mask.
wearing
you know,
a
he presents his representative to me when I
Right.
first
That
meet
word,
him.
representative.
Or he tells me,
Right.
or he tells me like with me being spiritual. And I tell him who I am because that's how I am. I'll keep it real.
Exactly.
I give it to people straight, no
Yeah.
chaser.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And a lot of people can't handle my personality. But when I tell them, you know, this is who I am, and they, oh, you fine, you good. But then you try to change me. You're not gonna change me because I done been through the Christian road. I done did that. That's not my calling. You see
Do
what
you
I'm saying?
experience that a lot? You
Yes,
know, in
I do.
dating now? Okay.
I do. I really do. And then there's guys that say they're spiritual, and even if they say they're spiritual, they still, are Christians. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when
I'm
tell
starting
them,
to see that a lot where a guy would say
a lot of people are saying
spiritual,
they're spiritual,
and
but they
then
don't realize, they don't understand that spirituality and
it's no religion.
Religion
It's like,
is two different things.
Exactly. It's
You
no
can
religion.
believe what you want to believe, but at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to spirituality, we are honed in to our ancestors. We are connected with our deities. We, you know, honor the universe and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we don't follow the European way.
We don't follow the crowds.
We don't.
We are the crowd.
We are the crowd.
We are
right.
the crowd.
We make our own. Because
Exactly.
spirituality is its own. Like I'm a different spiritual person than you are. She's different than I am.
Exactly.
And the spirituality is freedom. That's really what it is.
It's
so they don't
however you
understand
want to live your life.
Exactly. That's
However
what it's about.
you
It's freedom.
choose to live your life.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
if you want to, you know, do 50 million spells a day,
That's
on
it.
you.
Exactly. That's on you.
That's completely on you.
Right.
That's your life. Only God can judge.
That's it. That's it.
Only God can judge.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel like a red flag on us women, since we are spiritual and some of us do consider ourselves witches, do you feel like that would be a red flag to some men when we straight up tell them that we're rich?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because the first thing they're going to think you're trying to do something.
Like you,
Yeah.
because I have had
Because it's
a lot of guys
it takes a lot
ask
of
me.
energy to do spell work.
Yeah.
I have
A lot
had
of
guys to
energy.
ask me, "Oh, did you put something on me?" I was
Oh,
just like, "No, it's
yes.
just good energy." Like I put nothing.
Right.
One
That's
thing
it.
I'm
all
not
the time.
going to do is
Right.
waste my time or waste my time or money or nobody else's energy to do love spells.
That's it.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
it.
have time for that because the thing about it is, like when you do a love spell,
Yeah.
to bring somebody to you, you gotta
You gotta constantly
do
keep
those
doing it
spells
and keep doing
to
it and keep
them.
doing it. And
Yeah.
you're
So,
gonna
like,
eventually get tired of
The
that.
saying is, whatever you do to get that person, you gotta
Keep
you
doing
gotta
it.
keep doing it.
And
to
see,
get
people don't
them.
understand. They think that you do a spell once or twice, he's gonna be yours forever.
Right.
No.
Nah,
that's not
you gotta
true.
keep
Like,
doing it because when it wear
magic
out and he
wears
be ready to
off.
leave or he start
It
cheating
does.
on you, what you gonna be thinking?
It wears
Dang it!
off.
What happened? You gotta come back and get that work done.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
You gotta keep.
Right.
You whether you paying or you doing it yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta constantly keep doing that. But what I will do, bring me some money.
I ain't gonna
Baby,
turn it
like,
down. I'll
just-
do it.
I'm real big though. If I'm gonna do anything involving love, it's self love.
That's
And
it.
those
That's
are the
it. That's
rituals
the
that
most
I've been
important.
doing for myself.
That is the most
Self love and
important.
attracting love into my life.
That's it.
Exactly. Those
yeah.
are the rituals that I have been really heavy on, and the spells I've been heavy on lately.
Right.
Just becoming a better person because,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know, I know, you know, my flame or, you know, my soulmate, he's en route to me.
Oh,
But I
yes.
just want to be prepared as a woman, you know, to give him everything he needs and vice versa.
That's it.
Yes.
So
That's it.
I
That's
do a
right.
lot of rituals, you know, just to bring more love and peace within me so I can place that in his life.
Right.
Yeah, because
Right,
soon
that's
as a man life start going downhill, first thing they thinking is you don't put a spell or you don't gave them the
Right.
wrong oil and stuff like that to try to tear their life up because they not with you.
No,
Baby,
that's-
we ain't got to do that. If
That's
you got
no, that's just
you
karma.
gotta okay. That's what I'm about to say. And
That's
if you got
it.
a
It is.
spirit
It's just
team or
karma.
your ancestors
Yeah.
that don't
It's
care for
just
them,
karma.
they'll
That's
take care of them. You ain't got to sit here and do no
That's
spell work.
nothing.
Exactly.
You can do that.
Like that's just what you
Especially when
call.
you ain't done nothing wrong to them and you've been
It's
good
the
to them
difference
and you
between
kept it
karma
real
and
all that
spell
stuff.
work,
It's
you
a
know.
total difference.
It's
But
two
that's what
different
people
things.
don't know how to distinguish between the two.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Life issues and things that just happen in your life or whatever, just what happens. You know what I'm saying? But if you have something that's supernatural that happens, you like, what the? Then that's when you may want to question it. You know what I
Right.
mean? But
Right.
otherwise than that, I'll just be like, go sit down because I ain't got that much
But
time.
I
or
have
energy to
had
do
guys,
that to
even
you.
you know,
what I'm
free
saying?
guys, to tell me, oh, you know, they intimidated about my powers. They intimidated about who I am and what I do, and I'm just like, I'm just like,
I can't
I'm a
understand
person.
I had anybody that said
Like,
they
I'm a
intimidated
person.
by what I do, but I do feel like sometimes they might feel a little out of place or whatever because I off top tell a guy, okay, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you, I'm a witch.
Yeah.
So that comes with me doing spell work, doing healing work, doing
Right.
this, that. So if you can't accept that, it's gonna be a problem. You need to go ahead and keep it moving because my time is valuable. I don't have time to be
That's
trying
it.
to get to know somebody that has a problem with what I do.
That's right.
Right.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
I don't come out and say that to a guy. If we go past 3 days?
Look, that could be 2 extra days. I done wasted my time.
You're right. And
I'm
your
about to let them
energy-
know day one.
If we get to that third date,
So you
it's
gonna
like
rub
I
the dick, they
gradually
gonna rub the
open
stage.
up.
Yeah,
I
that
open
part.
up to them and let them know, hey, you know, I'm into spirituality. I'm into, you
Right.
know, healing. I'm into, you know, mentorship. I read tarot. I read energies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll open up to them, you know, gradually. But
Right.
just to come out and say,
I'm like that too,
I
mother.
read tarot,
I'm the
you know,
same.
I don't do it.
It
But
is-
I have some guys, you know, tell me your
Can you read
energy
me?
is different.
And they'd be wanting you to read. Do they ever ask, can you read them and stuff like that?
I have had a guy where I actually read him or whatever, but
Yeah,
we
'cause
don't
I know
talk
they
no more.
be
but-
like, hey, can you do me a spell? I'd be like, oh, so that's why you're trying to get to know me because you want me to start doing spells for you? Bye, boy, bye. So, yeah.
I mean, people, it's interesting.
Yeah, but when it comes
Yeah.
to love spells, like I'm skeptical of doing those anyway because you really got to know that person's personality. You know,
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
know that
'Cause
person,
what
yeah.
if that person is crazy? What if he is loony, and then you thinking you want to be with this man, but he's really not someone that you need to be with?
Exactly.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you trying to draw him in, and then next thing you know, you got a goddamn psycho on your head.
And you can't
A
get
stalker,
rid of
you
him.
can't
You
get
can't
rid
I
of
get
can't
rid
get
of
rid of them,
energy.
but I can get rid of them because it's called banish spell.
But are
I'm
you doing blood
notorious.
magic on him though?
Huh?
Are you doing the blood magic, or are you just doing the spell?
No, I'm doing the spell on them.
Okay, but see the difference between blood magic and a spell.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? So
Oh,
if, you
yeah, I
can,
know.
if you just doing the spell and you just banishing him to go away, okay, that's gonna be easy. But when
Right.
you're doing blood magic with your magic,
Or a cord
with
cutting.
your, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, you can do magic and use blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it
but-
just depends on what it is and what are you using it for. Is you are you using it for an offering for your spirits that you work with,
No,
your ancestors, or are you just doing it to make your spell work more powerful?
But that's what I'm
So,
saying.
yeah.
If you do a love spell and you do blood magic, you're losing your
Oh,
blood.
you talking about when people are
Oh,
putting
yeah,
their
that's
blood
what
in
I
folks?
yeah, to
Oh,
get, no, not in the food,
no,
not in food, not in food. But you know how you can do when you do your candle, when you do your spell work, whatever you're doing, and you use your own blood to make sure that it's
Okay.
intensified. And I mean with a love
Yeah,
spell.
that
I've
just
heard
it
of
just
that
it just
before.
makes it more
I just-
powerful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
I
makes
was
it
like,
more
I
powerful.
heard
You
of
can't
it
do it like
before.
that because
Yeah.
But yeah, but
sometimes
I heard
when I
that
do
once
mine,
you
I do.
do that,
I'll stick to the
very
basics.
difficult to get rid of someone.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
because you but
That you said that.
well, with your blood, like you said,
Not
it make
always,
it's
no.
more powerful,
Okay.
and you
And see, I love to
you
hear
bond.
everybody else's opinion. My apologies, but go ahead.
you bonding that person to you though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then
That's-
you, like you said, using your blood, or even people I have known to use hair or certain
Yeah.
parts,
Yeah.
certain things from that particular person. Like you bonding that person to
But
you like
with-
forever, and then it's gonna be hard to when you ready to part
But what you
ways.
gotta understand with love spells, and I say this because I don't did plenty of them. If that person that you trying to do that love spell on don't feel the same way with you, it's not gonna work. And you can go back and listen to that because she talks about that too on love spells. Like if it ain't mutual, if it ain't the
Yeah,
same,
yeah.
those
Right.
spells they not gonna work.
Yeah.
That person's got to be feeling. That's why people
Right.
be wondering why is it not working.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
that
he
person
haven't
fake.
came back?
Because
Why
you're
she
trying to
ain't
bond
came?
somebody to you that don't even
Right.
feel the same. Now, if
Right,
they
of
feel that
course.
same feeling, then yes, you can bond them to
Right.
get even closer and have them
Right.
obsessed and all that with you.
Right.
So yeah.
I don't even know what sir, ma'am, I don't like you like that to be obsessed.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
want
I
you
said.
bond to me. Like I want that special soul,
I want you to come to me
intimate
naturally.
love.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not. No.
But you know, if you are in a relationship with them, you know, and they get to acting up, some people do tend to do a little work just to kind of get
Get
them
them
to
to act
straighten
right.
up the relationship and
Yeah.
kind of get his eyes to come back looking toward them and different things like that. So I'm not against, people doing stuff like that because I can't lie, I probably would.
I'm
too.
like, to each his own. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
it's
knock
not
people for
something
nothing
that
that
I
they
would
do.
do,
Yeah.
but to each his own. Like
Yeah.
everybody have their own different ways.
Yeah.
Right, of doing things.
Because
Yeah.
if you ain't gonna act right, then it's time for us to
That's right, part
ways.
ways. That's right.
It's
Exactly.
just I don't want
I don't
to
force
do no
nothing.
magic on you
Right,
and force
right.
because
Yeah.
I mean you gonna probably be tied, and soul ties. Those things are hard to break.
Yeah, they are.
And so what are some more different like red flags, I guess, that you notice and that you don't like about men as well?
I would say one thing, just being on the same wavelength as me, the same frequency.
Okay.
Like that's important to me
Yeah.
because I'm spiritual. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care if somebody is another religion. That's your choice. But I want you to be as positive as me.
Right.
I don't.
I
Positive
got
and a
one.
negative. That don't work.
Well, I
That's
want
just
somebody to be on
the same
kind of like on the
level.
same with me.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I want you to be spiritual too, because if you're not spiritual, I feel like it's going to cause conflicts. And with the stuff that I do, I don't want that,
And I'm-
because
and
I'm
I'm
really
finding that
passionate and
out,
deep
yeah.
into what I do. So I
Right.
gotta have somebody that's on that same level.
Same.
as me.
Right.
I mean, I'm still open to other religions, And I'm not going to necessarily say that, oh, my partner has to be spiritual.
Right.
I prefer him to be spiritual.
But he can be open.
Oh, exactly.
You know,
and I can
but he
teach
has
him
to
some
be really-
things. And
But he
can
got
teach
to
me
understand and
things.
respect it, though.
Yeah.
So,
He definitely has.
So
to be
I think
open-minded.
that's pretty much the level that I'm at. But I would not mind, meeting somebody that's spiritual too, because we could just run with the
Yeah.
relationship.
Oh, my God, yes.
We
It's
can
really
meditate
hard to find
together.
something.
We
Yes.
can do nature together. We can
Like a
go
beautiful
in water,
hand.
by
Yes.
the water, mountains together. Like,
Right.
Offerings at the water.
yeah, you
so
know-
soon, and you're like, yay, and yes.
yeah, like you know
Right.
a lot of things that, I don't have to teach you.
Right. Right.
I don't have to teach you, the journey.
Yes.
We can share our paths and our
Right.
journey together.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
but no, I'm very open to, I prefer somebody spiritual, but I'm open to other religions because maybe you could teach me a thing or two about your religion.
Exactly.
Well, I may not listen, but
I hear you out.
I hear you
will
out.
because the divine comes through so many different ways.
I just
So
don't want nobody
just limit.
negative though. I
Yeah.
just don't
That's,
want
that's one of
that's
my
another
red-
one,
another
negativity.
red flag.
Nobody to be
Pessimistic.
negative.
I cannot stand a man who complains and acts like a bee, and he just constantly complains and everything is negative, and it's like, okay, this is
why
life.
me?
Yeah, sit back and
Why-
like, whatever
yeah,
you're
no, just-
doing,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just sit back, just let it flow, just let the process happen. Because we all going to experience things in life. Even though we do what we do and we can, alter things and change things, still, it's still something that can go wrong. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like, just be positive about it and allow yourself to absorb what's
Exactly.
going on. Because there's always a lesson in everything that happens in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another red flag for me is a guy that don't show vulnerability.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm not
Yeah, he just
expecting
too
a guy.
hard.
Yeah, I don't expect a guy and date to just open up and tell me your whole
Yeah,
life history.
right.
But I want to see signs that you're going to be open and vulnerable.
That you don't care.
Yeah,
Be
that's
compassionate.
very important to me. That a man know how to be vulnerable. You gotta know how to
You
be
got to
vulnerable.
be vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how you connect more. That's how that's an
true.
intimate moment.
It is.
And I guess another one of my red flag is I'm adventurous, so I like to know that whomever I get with, they don't mind us bringing in, maybe a third person. And if they're against that, then maybe I can get them to where they can be unagainst it,
And against
So when you say bring in a third person, are you talking about like having a poly relationship?
And I won't consider it like poly because that's if you got 2 girlfriends, 2 boyfriends. But I would say more like every now and then we just bring in, another person to spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
When you say every
To
now
have
and
some
again,
fun.
what's your every
for one night.
look? What's your
Maybe
every
2.
now and again?
Maybe for my birthday or maybe for his
certain
birthday,
occasions.
like certain
Special
occasions and
occasions.
stuff.
Okay.
Not on a regular basis unless he gets to like it and I do. But I would just say every now and then I would like somebody to be a little bit more open because I notice sometimes, not all, but just some men they're against that. They just want you for yourself. You can still have me for yourself, but every now and then we can, So I'm
like
looking at stuff like that.
Is that like a must in dating for you, or is that just something?
Well, I like women and men, so to me, it's kind of. I ain't gonna say it's a must, but I would prefer and like it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still,
I mean, you like what you
something I
like.
like.
Yeah.
In my relationship.
No judgment here.
Exactly. No judgment
That's why I like
zone.
being spiritual. I don't
No judgment
no judgment
zone.
here. If that's
Exactly.
what you like. That's
Exactly.
what you do. What makes your soul happy.
Exactly.
No judgment
And
here.
love don't have a color. Love
It
don't have
don't.
a
It don't.
gender. It does not.
doesn't.
You know what I mean?
Because
So,
I'm open to all nationalities.
And
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's single, y'all.
And she's single. And she's single too, y'all.
We single.
Well, not for long, but I am.
Oh,
Okay, and
goodness.
another one for me would be accountability. A guy
Yeah.
that does not hold himself
Oh
accountable
my
for
God!
his
I'm
actions.
so glad you said that.
And he tries to place blame on other people, if not me, when he does something wrong.
Yes.
Yes. How about you, ladies?
Let's touch a little bit more on accountability
ahead,
because
go
that is very important. That is very important because a lot of times in situations, he's not always right, or even I'm not always right.
Right.
But be accountable to say, hey, I was wrong and I need to change.
Right.
my
Or
behavior,
apologize.
or even apologize.
Right, exactly.
But no, accountability is huge. And you don't find a lot of men these days that want to take accountability. They want to play.
as well.
Women as
we
well.
can't be biased, ladies.
We like to, play the blame game.
When we talk about these red flags, it's not just only men, it's men and women. So
right.
nobody think we being
yeah,
biased.
because they're
No
like,
judgment.
only going after the men.
No, never
it's
that.
both.
I
We
like
talking
women
about
and men,
and
so
women.
I ain't just going after men. I'm talking about women too. How about you? How about that? So yeah.
Hey, back to it. No judgment.
Okay.
You do what makes your soul happy.
Exactly.
Look, send me a
But
video.
I am not. I
Send
cannot.
me a video. Let me see what y'all over there doing.
Say my name when you on the phone. But like consistency, that's another red flag for me.
Yes,
I like a man to
yes.
stay consistent. If you start off doing this, don't 2, 3, 4, 5 days, 2, 3 weeks later, stop it.
Right.
Stay consistent. I like a person that's consistent.
Right.
I find that like in dating these days,
That's how they are.
For the
People
first
are.
2 weeks, hello beautiful.
Yes.
How hello every morning, good morning text. Third week, hey, what happened to my hello beautiful? Hey, he don't think I'm beautiful no more. What happened to
Right.
Shit, somebody else he found beautiful. You next
Right,
in line.
exactly.
You'll get that good afternoon or good evening text.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh Lord, let me stop. But
I was just like, but no, that
the stop
consistency-
texting early in the early at night, like when they stop texting about 9, 10 o'clock. That too.
I mean, it can go both ways. I don't really consider that to be a red flag. Because what if he went to sleep?
Okay, if he went to sleep, a lot of times what they're gonna tell you, have a good night. I'm about to go to bed or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Not always,
Yeah,
because
not
I
always.
don't.
Sometimes people do
Sometimes
just
they
don't
can
tell.
fall asleep, but I'm talking about
If
on a
it's
regular basis.
consistently.
It's consistent. That's what I'm talking about. If
Yeah.
it's consistent,
Consistently, you're
they
right.
always
Then,
stop
yeah,
texting
I
you
feel
about
right.
8, 9 o'clock
Yeah.
every day.
Yes.
Ain't no way in the world you fall asleep unless you got to get up early in the morning. I'm gonna put that. Now, if you're early bird for your job and stuff like that, then that's a different story. But if I know that you ain't got to be at work till 1 o'clock or 12 or 10, ain't no way in the world you're going to bed at 8 or 9. I'm just saying.
Damn, Toni.
I digress.
Maybe he wasn't feeling good. Maybe he caught COVID that day. He just had to go lay down early. He
Every
had
day?
a rough day.
Every day?
Not every day. No, not every day.
No.
She just said one day. We talking about one day.
Look, I'm
Just saying.
no, for real though.
But
You're right about that, cause
Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I think we done gave y'all plenty of different red flags that men and women experience. And if y'all have any feedback, any comments,
just
any
trust your
suggestions,
intuition though.
That's it.
Most
Drop below.
important is like
Yeah.
you can look for these red flags,
It never
but
seems
look
wrong.
for the green flags too.
That's it.
Yeah.
Look for because there's a lot of green flags in people. You
Yes.
know,
That's
everybody
another one.
is not.
I didn't say that.
It's not like look for the green flags too, but your intuition would tell you a lot.
that's
about
right.
a person.
Pay attention. Listen to your
their
intuition.
energy.
Trust
Yeah,
the energy.
trust their
Yeah.
energy.
Trust the energy, definitely.
Trust their energy.
All right. Well, y'all know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and drop your feedback, your comments,
Yes,
any
let's
suggestions
talk about
below.
it.
Holler
Yes.
at me. Let me know if you enjoy any of those red flags or if you got your own red flags that you want to share. Drop it below. Until next time, see y'all on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.